Hey friend, welcome back to the Special Kind of Motherhood podcast. Have you ever wondered why you feel more anxious, more tired, or more run down in the winter months, or in the days that you spend a lot of time indoors? For a long time, I didn't realize how much my energy, my mood, and even some pain was tied to one simple thing, and that was light. So let's talk about it. Welcome to the Special Kind of Motherhood podcast. This podcast is for busy moms who want to feel their best and create a healthier home without stress or confusion. If you're ready for simple, practical tips to boost your energy, nourish your family, and make wellness a natural part of your everyday life, then you're in the right place. From easy wellness hacks to natural living tips, my goal is to help you to take small, manageable steps that lead to real, sustainable results. Because taking care of yourself shouldn't feel like just another chore. Let's dig in. Hey friend, have you joined our free Facebook community yet? It's the perfect place for exhausted moms who are trying to feel better one small step at a time. Inside, we talk all things simple, healthy habits, natural remedies, low-tox living, and finding real energy again, even when life is crazy and your symptoms won't quit. You'll get encouragement, weekly wellness prompts, and a safe space to share what's really going on behind the scenes. Plus, we'll go deeper into each podcast episode so you don't have to do this healing journey alone. To join us, just go to bit.ly/motherhood-community. That's bit.ly/MOTHERHOODCOMMUNITY. Or you can click the link in the show notes below. I can't wait to meet you inside. Hey friend, if you're living with chronic health struggles, maybe it's low mood, poor sleep, autoimmune issues, then this episode is going to be for you. I want to talk about something that has made a huge difference for me, and I think it might be just this natural mood booster that you really need. We're going to talk about sunlight and also sleep. So I recently had my vitamin D levels checked, and I realized that they were extremely low. We were coming out of the winter months, and this is usually a time whenever we just don't spend as much time, at least at my family, we don't spend as much time in the sun. And suddenly it all made sense because I had been struggling with brain fog and fatigue really every single day. I would hit like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I would just want to go to sleep. And I was really struggling to retain information and just feeling like that brain fog feeling. I know if you've experienced it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. Of course, I have thyroid issues, but I had had my thyroid labs checked and everything seemed okay there. And so I just thought I need to do a little bit digging and figure out a little bit deeper digging to see what is going on here. And the thing was, it wasn't just because I was busy or feeling stressed out. It was because my body was actually lacking a vital nutrient. And one simple change that I decided to make was stepping into the morning sunlight for just a few minutes a day. At first, I wasn't really sure how much it would actually help, but I have noticed on the days whenever I am able to do it, our weather it's still been kind of cold, and I try to expose as much skin as possible to the sun. So whenever it's cold, I don't necessarily want to go out there. It's also been really rainy. So I haven't been able to do it as consistently as I would like, but I have noticed on those days whenever I do, I just have more energy throughout the day. I feel like I can focus better. And I've also noticed that I'm sleeping better at night. Now, obviously, this isn't a miracle cure. I've also been supplementing with vitamin D, but it has made a noticeable difference in my day. So spending time outside in the morning sun, it's free, it's easy, and it works. So let's talk about what is happening in your body whenever you step outside for those few minutes of sunlight. Here is the science behind it. Morning sunlight tells your body it's daytime, and it helps to shut off the production of melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that basically signals your body that it is time to go to sleep, and it makes you sleepy. This means that you can feel awake and alert whenever you need to. It's basically when you're stepping out into the sunlight, it's setting that natural rhythm for your body to follow. So your body's realizing, okay, it's daytime, it's time for us to wake up. And then often people will also go out at night to watch the sunset because that's also turning on melatonin production, which is telling your body, okay, now it's nighttime and it's time to go to sleep. So it really does just jumpstart your circadian rhythm, which is your body's internal clock. And it doesn't just regulate your sleep at night, it also impacts your energy levels throughout the day. When your circadian rhythm is in sync, it means you're going to be more likely to get restful sleep at night, and your energy levels are also going to be more stable throughout the day. Another cool thing is that whenever you're getting that morning sunlight, it's also going to help to boost your vitamin D levels, which is going to play a huge role in regulating your blood sugar, fighting inflammation, stabilizing your mood, and also to support your immune system. Whenever you don't get enough sunlight, you typically are going to notice that you are going to be more likely to have low vitamin D levels, which has been the case for me whenever we're out, not out as much in the winter time. My vitamin D levels tend to tank. That's often associated with seasonal affective disorder as well. And it can also, low vitamin D is also directly linked to certain chronic health struggles on top of that, like fatigue, pain, and also mood swings. It's all connected. So the thing is, we know how important good quality sleep is for us, right? Think about the last time that you had a horrible night of sleep versus a night whenever you slept. You went to bed early, you got to sleep a full, 7 or 8 hours, and you slept super soundly. It's complete night and day difference, right? No pun intended. I know that whenever I haven't slept well, I typically feel more unmotivated, I'm more irritable, and I'm also way more likely to snap at my kids or my husband. I also tend to crave unhealthy foods, more likely if I have not slept well, and things like excessive sugar or even caffeine, just to keep myself awake and functioning. It becomes this vicious cycle that is really hard to break. What I notice whenever I sleep well is that everything changes. I feel happier, I'm more motivated, and I also feel capable of making healthier choices throughout the day. I tend to be in a better mood. I have energy, just the energy to be productive and to enjoy life. And I also notice that I just feel like a better version of myself for me and also for my family. That is why setting our circadian rhythm with morning sunlight and a good nighttime routine is so important. It's not just about getting a full night's sleep. It's about getting quality sleep and also being intentional with our day-to-day habits to support that quality sleep. So like we talked about, getting out into that morning sunlight, not only is it going to boost your vitamin D levels, but it's also going to help to set your circadian rhythm so that you can get that good quality sleep. And it's so important. And that's the great thing about it, is it's free. So it's something that's super easy for so many of us to do, which is amazing. And the thing is, without good sleep, your body cannot repair. It can't heal. So if you're working on improving chronic health issues, sleep is one of the most powerful things that you have, a tool in your tool bag that you have that you can utilize. A good, solid sleep routine is the key to feeling your best and supporting your body's natural healing process. And healing doesn't have to start with this long list of medications or these complicated routines. Sometimes it just starts with these really simple, basic rhythms that support our body's internal systems, like getting natural sunlight during the day and then having calming habits at night to help you to wind down. Even like I said, watching that sunrise at night, sunset at night to help to turn on your body's melatonin production. These habits, although they are very simple, they can make a huge difference in your energy levels, your mood, and just your overall health. So if you are ready to say, okay, I really want to implement this, I want to improve my sleep, I want to start consistently spending time out in the sun, here are some easy, actionable steps that you can start with. One is to just start with 5 to 10 minutes of morning sunlight. Even just a few minutes of sunlight in the morning can make a huge difference in how you're going to feel during the day. Kind of like I shared about my own personal experience with this. Try stepping outside for a few minutes right after you wake up, or sit by a sunny window while you have your coffee. Your body needs this natural light to set the tone for the day. I encourage you, just try it for 5 or 10 minutes. It would be ideal to do 15 to 30, but try for 5 or 10 and see how you feel. Really try to be intentional about thinking about, okay, how do I feel when I don't do it versus how do I feel whenever I do? Number 2 would be to turn off screens 30 minutes before bed. This is hard. This is one I struggle with a lot, especially because, we have stuff to do. We have everything pulling for our attention. But the blue light from screens messes with your circadian rhythm, so it actually shuts off melatonin production and keeps your body awake. So this can make it harder for you to fall asleep. If you notice that you are really struggling, like maybe you're really tired, but you're struggling to fall asleep at night, then look at your screen usage before bedtime. Try setting a no screens rule for 30 minutes before bed at least, and then instead use that time to either read a book, or maybe you're going to visit with your spouse, or whatever it is. What I do often, if I don't want to be on the screen, would be I will listen to an audiobook, and then I can have my phone away from me, but I can still be engaging with the book. If this is really hard for you though, you could also just try setting your phone into grayscale mode so that you don't have that blue light stimulating your brain. Number 3 is to keep your bedroom cool and dark. This is the ideal environment for sleep. It's for an area wherever you sleep to be cool and dark. It's going to help to signal to your body that it's time to sleep, and it also promotes a deeper, more restful sleep. Consider using blackout curtains. If light is an issue for you, if you're really sensitive to it, I myself am pretty sensitive to light. I tend to wake up, like when the sun is rising earlier, I tend to wake up around a certain time of light coming in the window, regardless of whether I've slept much or not. So if that's the case for you too, you might invest in some blackout curtains. Also, if you can try to keep your thermostat cooler at night to encourage more restful sleep, that can be really beneficial. Okay, and then number 4, this is the last one, is to create a calming bedtime routine. Just build a simple bedtime routine that's going to help signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Whether it's sipping on some herbal tea, practicing deep breathing, maybe it's journaling, reading, doing a Bible study, maybe it's reading a book, it could be doing some stretches, anything like that that's going to help your body to relax and to realize it's time for bed. And remember, it's just about finding what works for you. And like we always say, making those small, consistent changes that are going to support your health and your healing. When you are going to prioritize natural light during the day, especially early in the morning, and then creating that soothing nighttime routine, you're going to be setting yourself up for better energy during the day and then also better sleep at night. I want to encourage you just to start small. Even if you're just taking a few minutes in the morning to step outside, that's a win. Maybe I give you a list of 4 things to try. Maybe you pick one of those things and you just focus on that. And if you look at the list and you think, I know I need to be doing all of these, but I just don't know how I can make it work, just remember that every little step that you're taking towards better sleep is going to improve your body. It's going to improve your sleep. And really, it's just about taking those little steps over time and building it in a sustainable way. So don't feel guilty if you can't do all 4 of these things right away. Honestly, I would encourage you, it would be more successful for you to pick one thing and really get that down as a good habit before trying to move on to the next one. Just remind yourself that your body wants to heal and you are working on giving it the tools that it needs to do so. You've got this, friend. Just take a deep breath, give yourself some grace, and know that you are doing better than you think. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you back next time.
Hey Mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds to share this with a friend who is wanting to live more holistically without the overwhelm? Also, don't forget to head over to Apple Podcasts to leave me a review. It blesses and encourages me to know that this show is helping you. All right, friends, it's time for me to go work in the garden and make some homemade bone broth. I will see you back next week.